All right, shalom everyone. Peace for those who love peace, and no peace for the wicked, the Lord said. Am I heard fine? How is my voice? I made some tricks so you guys cannot hear the sound of any fan, and I hope that will work. If there's any noise in the background, let me know. And tell me if the sound is weak or not clear from your side, so we will know. Anyway, just to show you how the Muslims are just a bunch of idiots. Actually, I feel sorry for Muhammad. Seriously. I mean, it's not fair that he is stupid and his followers are more stupid. At least by mistake, like let one of them smart get in. But anyway, I will give you today just an example of the stupidity of the Muslims when they try to fix it and they make it blind. Um, take a look with me at this idiot. This is Uthman, the ketchup boy. He want to show you that the Quran is amazing. And the funny that a Muslim, he want to prove to us something, he asked ChatGPT. And what is the question? Go, Uthman, go. I mean, your face, look, this face is a face of a smart person. There's no question about it. I mean, look at you. Who in the world can say you are not? I mean,
could not be replicated.
Let us read the question again. Hold on.
ChatGPT, in one line, define what is a linguistic miracle.
A linguistic miracle is language so extraordinary in structure, style, and impact that it transcends human ability, leaving even experts unable to replicate it.
According to that definition, could the Quran be considered a linguistic miracle, and how?
Yes, the Quran is considered a linguistic miracle because its unparalleled eloquence, intricate structure.
All right. Can you give me an example of some linguistic miracles written by English author?
While the concept of linguistic miracles is subjective, authors like William Shakespeare, with his invention of countless words and phrases, and James Joyce, who pushed the boundaries of language and narrative structure in works like Ulysses, are often cited for their profound impact on the English language.
So, is the language miracle is really exist, or it is just a skill of a person? I mean, this AI is so stupid. I say language miracle, it type America. Guys, did I say America? Did I even say the word America? Hold on. Let us do something else. According to Aisha, the wife of the Prophet, the Quran has errors. Is that true?
The Quran is the central religious text of Islam, which Muslims believe to be a revelation from God. The belief that the Quran contains errors is a claim that is rejected by the overwhelming majority of Muslims.
This is not my question. I ask you, is it true that the wife of a Prophet Muhammad, Aisha, she said the Quran has errors?
Sources and interpretations of historical Islamic texts do not support the claim that Aisha, the wife of the Prophet Muhammad, stated that the Quran contains errors.
But I asked you the same question 2 days ago and you gave me a different answer.
Could you please specify which answer you are referring to?
I think you're an idiot. I ask you, Aisha and the Caliphate Uthman, they said that in the Quran there is an error and the Arab will fix it with their tongue. You remember?
Certain historical accounts suggest that during the compilation of the Quran, a committee was formed under Caliph Uthman to standardize the text. Some narrations claim that Aisha and Caliph Uthman noted grammatical inconsistencies, which were attributed to scribal errors and
So why a minute ago you denied that Aisha said that?
my previous response stating that sources do not support the claim was not accurate.
What do you mean?
Historical Islamic sources mention that during the compilation of the Quran, a committee led by Caliph Uthman standardized the text.
I know, but you said that this is not accurate claim. But isn't it this is a claim coming from the Islamic scholars' books?
That's a valid point. The account.
And you are a very idiot.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
No, I don't feel it. I mean it.
I understand your frustration, and I apologize.
Don't apologize. Let us go to the topic again. So now, if Aisha and the Caliphate, and this is mentioned in the books of the scholars, saying that the Quran has errors, so how the Quran can be a good book in language if it is error book?
This is a complex theological and linguistic question with various scholarly interpretations. Many Islamic scholars argue that the inconsistencies noted by Aisha and Uthman were not fundamental errors, but rather minor scribal or grammatical variations that
But that means the Quran today we have has those errors.
Muslims believe the standardized Quranic text, compiled under Caliph Uthman, corrected any minor scribal errors and
No, Uthman, he said, the Arab will fix it with their tongue.
according to some Islamic accounts, Caliph Uthman said, "The Arabs will straighten it with their tongues." This statement referred to minor grammatical variations that existed in the early written copies of the Quran.
So are you saying to me the new copy is better than the old copy?
Some historical accounts of early Islam suggest that the standardized text of the Quran, compiled under Caliph Uthman, was meant to be an improvement over the existing copies, which,
So are you saying the Muslim keep improving the Quran?
according to mainstream Islamic belief, the Quran is considered to be the complete and final word of God.
You keep repeating the same stupid shit. I know what the Muslim believe. I'm asking you about the topic, which is you say that the Muslims in the new copy they try to improve the Quran. How they can improve it? They have to change the errors. So are you saying that the new copies are better than the old copies of the Quran?
According to mainstream Islamic belief, the standardized Quranic text from Uthman's time is the definitive version.
Then why you said to me that the new versions are correcting the old version?
Historical Islamic accounts state that Caliph Uthman created a standardized version of the Quran.
But we agreed that the book of Uthman has errors. And you said that to me, you forgot?
Some historical accounts state that Caliph Uthman noted grammatical inconsistencies in the early copies of the Quran.
So the early copy of the Quran, is it the same one we have today?
Early copies of the Quran are generally considered to be the same as the one we have today.
That means it still has errors. You just said that Uthman acknowledged that the Quran have grammatical errors, correct?
That is not what I said. The historical accounts state that Caliph Uthman acknowledged scribal errors in early copies of the Quran, which he then corrected during the standardization process.
Who corrected those errors?
A committee appointed by Caliph Uthman
Are you stupid? You just told me in the previous answer that Uthman, he said that the Arab will fix it with their tongue.
Yes, Caliph Uthman said.
Then shut up, you idiot. So it is not the committee who fix it, it is those who they are Arab. When they recite, they speak better than the Quran.
A committee appointed by Caliph Uthman was responsible for standardizing the Quranic.
But this is the error was exist after the Quran was fixed by the committee. The word when Uthman he said the Quran has errors, this is after they finished, not before.
No, historical accounts suggest Uthman's comments were about errors.
What if I get you busted?
As a large language model, I do not have a physical form or the ability to be.
What if I prove you wrong?
Please do. If you.
All right, we will go to the interpretation of the Quran, and we will find that when Uthman he said that the Quran have error and Aisha said so, they asked him, shouldn't you fix it? He said no. The Arab will fix it with their tongue, which means not by writing, but when they read it, they will read it correctly, but they will not read the errors. Correct?
Historical sources describe Caliph Uthman's statement, the Arabs will straighten it with their tongues,
See?
in the context of standardizing the Quran. This is.
See? So how you deny such a thing before? You told me they fix it. He said the Arab will fix with their tongue, not with their pen. I said pen, not pain.
My apologies for the mistake. Ben 10 is a cartoon franchise.
Stupid AI. Pentone, cartoon. So just how stupid this religion. Can you take really an answer from a stupid AI? Are you stupid or what? Let us go to the reference and make Uthman shish kebab. Uthman, he knew better than Aisha and better than Uthman and better the one who lived in the time of Muhammad. The same software, he say no, and then later he says, yeah, this Uthman, he said that. This is why you cannot trust those AI. They are just a stupid software. They copy and they give you what is the most spoken about this topic. And we know what the Muslims, they say. Everyone knows. So Uthman, the son of Potato, this is the official government website. A chapter, and it's verse number 162. And this is the interpretation here. And this is Aisha giving example, and not only Aisha, even the companion of Muhammad. She said, and Uthman, that there is mistakes in the Quran. And they quote some of the verses in the Quran are written very stupid in Arabic. Let us use what is more here. Okay.
It was narrated on the authority of Aisha, may God be pleased with her, and Aban bin Uthman. It was a mistake on the part of the writer that it should be written, those who establish prayer. And likewise his saying in Surat al-Ma'idah, indeed. Those who believed and those who were Jews and the Sabians, al-Ma'idah 62, and his saying, indeed, these two are magicians, Taha 63. They said, that was a mistake on the part of the writer.
So now the Muslim, they're reading which one? They are reading what is the mistake. There's no correct one. So Aisha and Uthman, they notice that the language is not right. They are not saying, by the way, this is not how the Quran came. They are saying that the language is wrong. And how they can fix that? They claim that this is the mistake of the scribe. However, that means the Quran today is not the same as the Quran. They have it. If Muhammad did not make those mistakes, and the scribe make those mistakes, as you see in front of you, that means the Quran is not the same Quran. And this is just an example of verses. And then when they ask Uthman, okay, shouldn't you fix it? He said, the Arab will fix it with their tongue, which means he did not fix it in the book. And then it says here, And Uthman, he said that there's no Quran, by the way. Quran does not exist. It's a mushaf, which means pages. There's no book. This is why the AI was just being stupid. I asked AI, well, isn't it Uthman? He says the book, the mushaf, the pages, they have mistakes, and the Arab will fix it with their tongue. They said to him, shouldn't you change it? He said, let it. It is haram. It's forbidden to fix it. Actually, you know, he meant those mistakes. They don't make like what is right wrong or what is wrong right. So why leave it?
Uthman said, there is a mistake in the Quran that the Arabs will correct with their tongues. It was said to him, why don't you change it? He said, leave it. For it does not make permissible what is forbidden, nor does it make forbidden what is permissible.
Look at this stupid excuse. So they acknowledge that the Quran, the language is bad, and as long it doesn't change anything in what is forbidden, what is not, well, leave it. And until now, the Muslim, they say to us that the Quran is a miraculous book. And then this potato, he come to us with this. Potato. Let us go to different video of Sheikh Uthman.
Second mistake is in the same chapter, verse 95. We see Moses talking to a Samaritan. What's the problem? The Samaritan people group didn't come until hundreds and hundreds of years after Moses, in the 600 to 400 BC range.
You're that ignorant. Look on the screen behind you. The green screen that you put with the verse. What like?
The second mistake is in the same chapter, verse 95. We see Moses talking to a Samaritan. What's the problem? The Samaritan people group didn't come until hundreds and hundreds of years after Moses, in the 600 to 400 BC range.
You're that ignorant. Look on the screen behind you. The green screen that you put with the verse, just look at it. It doesn't say a Samaritan from the Samaritan people. It says, Ya Samari. Samari is a person, not a people.
Just to show you this donkey who do not know how to read this book, and even the Muslim, they made a video about him, how he cannot read the Quran, and he add hundreds of words to the Quran. He said that this is a name of a person, which means it's a name. It's a name. Like, you know, you say John, George, Muhammad, you know, it's a name. Just to show you how stupid, the ignorant Uthman in language. Chapter 20, verse number 85, it says, وَأَضَلَّهُمْ السَّامِرِي. Al, in Arabic, you add it to definition, like the house, the tree, all right? As-Samiri, the last letter here, is something always you add to make it belong to. It is not a name. It is a description of something. As an example, the word Mecca, Mecca. Do you see it? To make it something belong to Mecca, I take or I add a letter. Sometimes I can add the letter right away. I make it Mekki. So now if we go and we search in the internet, we will find the Mekki Quran, which means the Quran being said in Mecca, belong to Mecca. To make it either like more simple, this is an Islamic website. I mean, I know this guy is an idiot, he doesn't know Arabic, but let us teach the donkeys. The question here, the difference between Mekki and Madani. Both of them, those words, added to them to the end the letter Ya to make it what? Belong to. So this is Mecca. We add Ya, that will make it Mekki. This is Medina, you know, city of Medina. We add the letter Ya, will make it belong to the Medina. So it's not a name of a person. So here, if we translate, just to show you how donkey this is stupid who claim to be a sheikh. The difference between Meccan and Medinian, you see, the same as in English. You add the AN at the end to make it belong to. Do you understand the difference?
The difference between Meccan and Medinan.
Exactly. Same we can say, what is your sect? He will say Hanbali. Hanbali. Okay, why you call yourself Hanbali? The sect founder, his name is Hanbal. The Ya will make you belong to Hanbal. So it's not your name, it's now the name of a sect, a group of people who belong to that sect. So the stupid idiot, he's trying to be smart. But let's see how we can get him busted so easy. He said this is just the name of a person.
People, Ya Samiri, oh Samiri. Musa alayhi salam is speaking to a man named Samiri who misguided the people of Israel, the children of Israel, into worshipping idols while Musa alayhi salam was away.
It's true, he is speaking to a person, but he is saying Ya Samiri, which means, hey, you Englishman, you Japanese, you Chinese. So he's not calling him by his name, you donkey. Let us get you busted, and everybody will die laughing at you. Let me play the rest of his video first, and then we give him the screwdriver.
This is an individual named Samiri.
This is an individual named Samiri. All right. This is your stupid scholars, not you, potato. Chapter 4. Oh, sorry, this is the other. We are copying the same page. Hold on. Let us go to the chapter. That will take us to verse number 85. The same website, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, as you see. Chapter Taha, verse number 85, 86. And then here we will see, it says, Adallahum Samiri. And then it says here, he is a guy from a tribe known in the area of As-Samira. Let us translate.
From a tribe known as the Samaria, and they are known in the Levant.
See? So he is one, this is not his name. He is the Samiri, which means the same as, you know, what is the tribe of Muhammad? Quraysh. What is the name of the caliphate of ISIS? Al-Qurashi. Qurashi. You add the Ya at the end to make him belong to Quraysh. Quraysh is the name of the tribe. We add Ya, that individual will become from Quraysh. So what we say? Ya Qurashi. Ya Falastini. Falastini. You know? Falastini. Which means Palestinian. So this is stupid Abdul. He tried to defend and protect a stupid mistake in the Quran, and he make it more poo-poo as usual. So even the translation, look, you cannot add definition to the name. You cannot add definition to the name. So look what has happened here. Chapter 20, Uthman was reading chapter 20, 85. 87, it says, Al-Samari, the Samaritan. The. It's not a name. You don't add the to a name of a person. What a stupid idiot. All right. Here in the translation, look what they say. Was what as Samiri. They did not even translate it. Look at this. What as Samiri? Buddha. Potato. Change the translator. Let us see. Your medicine here, Muhammadan. I will make you shish kebab. You and your God. See? The Samaritan. Do you see that? Do you see that? Do you see that? You don't say the Muhammad. You don't say, you can say the Christ because Christ is a title. But you don't say that Jesus. You don't say that Allah. Allah is two words. Already the L is there. But that L is a word mean God. God lah. Allah. So the Samaritan, because he belonged to Samaritan people, which is a big mistake in the Quran, because there's a huge difference between Moses and those people, how they are coexist in the same time. So the Muslims didn't want to agree that the Quran is written by a stupid idiot who do not know what he is talking about. Uh, by the way, when I play the video, is the sound coming good? Is the sound of the video is coming clear or it's slow? It's very funny that a person don't even speak one Arabic word. He want to correct you and tell you what Arabic is saying. And this is the same. You see, uh, the second you see actually it's in front of you. Even the Muslim translation says Samaritan. Samaritan is Samaritan. You know that means he's a person belong to this. This is not the name of a person. And this is telling you that Muhammad is needed. He's wrong in history. Mary is the sister of Aaron. What is the name of the chapter speaking about Mary family? I'm wrong. Okay. How Imran became the father of Mary when he is the father of Moses. So when a Jewish guy, he got him busted, he came to the house of Aisha and he told her, how, you know, Jesus is not the, Imran is not the father of Mary, and he is not the grandfather of Jesus. There's hundreds of years between them. Aisha, she said to him, you are a liar. You're lying. The rabbi, he said to her, well, you know better. He don't want to be, you know, get violent with those people. He said, you know, you and Muhammad know better, but what I know, that there is hundreds of years between them. When Muhammad he came, he was out. Aisha, she told him that this guy, the Jewish guy, he was here, and he said Mary is not the sister of Aaron. And now Muhammad, he tried to fix it. He said, oh, they used to call them by the great prophets. Who is more great, Aaron or Moses? Who is the major prophet here? Secondly, why the sister of Mary? What about the sister of Abraham? Oh, I mean, how Aaron is the greater prophet? I mean, is he? So who is Moses? Who is Abraham? Who is Ezekiel? Who is uh, they used to call them. If they mean the same tribe, they are not from the same tribe. Moses is not from the tribe of Mary. And here, look at the mistake. Allah chosen Adam, and this will show you another form of stupidity, because Allah chosen Adam from who? Like there was many people, and Allah decided to choose Adam. Do you see the stupidity? Like guys, I was number one in my classroom, but I will not tell you I was the only student there. This is how you see the stupidity of the author of the Quran. Allah chosen Adam. From where? Chosen, it means there's many Adam. How many Adam were there? One. Allah chose him, huh? What do you mean chose him? He created him. Chosen is an act of election. And there's many, and I choose from those many. At least two. And then he continues, says, he chose in Adam and Nuh, and the house of Ibrahim, and the house of Imran. Okay, hold on. When you step it, you say the house of Ibrahim. Isn't this the same house of Imran? Like, is Imran born from Japan? Imran belonged to who? Are you stupid? And who is Imran? You go down a little bit, you will see that this is the husband of Mary. Huh? Imran, the father in Hebrew, it says Umram. The father of Moses is the husband of the mother of Mary. So Mary suddenly, her father became Moses. And this is something Muhammad, he could not fix no more. It's too late. So Mary, the sister of Aaron, as we see in different verses in the Quran. And this is the chapter of Maryam. And here you notice that in the verse itself is a proof that Muhammad is an idiot. He thinks Mary is the sister of Aaron. Why? It mentioned that she is the sister of Aaron and her father mentioned there too. Do you see the word the father? Neither your brother, neither your father. And who is the brother? Aaron. The Muslims, they try their best to fix it, especially after the Jewish guy got Muhammad busted. So here the verse is so clear. It's mentioning two. The brother of Mary, whose name is Aaron, and the father of Mary, which is already mentioned in the chapter of Ali Imran, chapter 3. And then, I mean, look how many stupid mistake in the Quran. So Muhammad now want to tell us about a new topic. So Allah chose in Adam, and he chose the family of and Abraham, and the family of Imran, all the family. All the family of Imran. What is the family of Imran? Any Muslim can tell me? It says here the family. Who are they? Those are chosen family. When we say chosen family, is it only Jesus? It can't be. Jesus is a person. So the stupid Muhammad, he think that Mary and Moses and Jesus and Imran, all of them are one family. And Aaron. Aaron is a prophet. Moses is a prophet. Jesus is a prophet. It's a family. Business is good. Again, how is the sound coming? If there is any noise in the background, if there's any fan, anything, especially for those who listen from computer, maybe, or the phone, they can hear it better, maybe. Do we have any Muslim would like to join us? Hmm? All right. So as you see, the Quran is just a collection of stupidity, and you have to be stupid to defend the stupidity. And then here, another mistake. Anybody notice what the mistake here in this verse? Who would like to tell me what is the mistake in this verse? Verse number 35. There's a clear mistake. Anyone know? Who can tell me the mistake in Rumble or in YouTube? See, always I read the Quran, but I read differently from people. I see things people don't see. Because most of us, we just go over the word. We don't really go on deep in the details. Let me show you what is the mistake. Here, Allah saying, supposedly, and doesn't say really recall, you know, إذ قالت امرأة. Like I'm going back in time. It's like recall, but it's not correct. So when the wife of Imran, he didn't know her name, so he said the wife of Imran. Like, don't she have a name? What's wrong? You say Mary. How come you didn't say the name of the mother? He didn't know. He didn't know the name of the wife, the mother of Moses. However, so he said, إذ قالت امرأة إمران ربي إني نذرت لك ما في بطني. So when the wife of Imran, she said, Lord, verily have vowed into thee that which is in my belly to be dictated, except though of me verily though. I mean, translation is very stupid. So anyone understand what supposedly the mother of Mary is saying here? What do you understand from this statement? We can change the translator here in case this translation is really weird. I mean, I don't know what those Muslims are using. I bet you they study little Arabic and they are doing job translation to sell books. I don't think even they knew speak with Arabic. Here is better. So here it says, I will dictate what is in my womb to what? To your service. Between two bracket, free from all worldly work to serve your place of worship. Anyone notice the mistake now? After this? Who noticed the mistake? If you take reference from my videos, you will know the mistake right away. But if you don't, then you will not. So who noticed the mistake? In YouTube, until nobody until now. Let's see in Rumble. If somebody. In Rumble too, there's nobody knows what the mistake. No, the mistake is, isn't it the stupid Quran says that to be a monk or a nun is a fabrication made by the Christians? Isn't it the Quran says that? How it is fabrication, and now the mother of Mary, she vowed that her daughter, she don't know yet it's a daughter, by the way. She's saying whatever in my womb is going to be dictated to your service. All right? Please, Allah accept, Allah accept. All right. According to stupid Quran, that to be monk is a fabrication. This is the fabrication of the Christian. It's an invented. To be a monk is an innovation. and we did not prescribe it for them. Do you see it? Chapter 57, verse number 27. Now we go to the verse about Mary. Her mother, she promised whatever in her belly will be devoted as a monk. She don't know yet that this is a girl. Are you getting my point? Anyone don't understand that yet? What is the contradiction? The clear, stupid error? How you guys are asleep? I don't know. Even the text is not working. Hello? Get the breath. Fed of all I told you 1,000 times. People who listen to you, they get bored. Zach, so why you are listening to me? Because I don't want to get bored. Zach, you get bored but to listen to me? Exactly. And you are listening all the way from Indonesia now? Exactly. And what is the time now in Indonesia? I mean, it's the first thing you wake up in the morning, you're listening to me and you're bored, huh? Exactly. Are you bored from your wife? Exactly. Like, you what? I take it back. I take it back. So listen carefully. Wake up. Being a monk or a nun is a fabrication innovated by the Christians. Those Christians are evil. I mean, imagine how evil they are. The guy, he decided not to get married to serve God, he's evil. And the same stupid Muhammad who say that such a thing is an innovation is the same stupid Allah Aka Muhammad saying that Mary, the mother of Mary, she vowed whoever in her stomach, in Arabic it says batni, stomach, not even womb, button. Button is a stomach or the belly. So whatever is in my belly will be dictated to you. Did Allah say no? Then she gave birth to a female. After that, Allah, he accept from her. Allah is the one who's talking, by the way, supposedly now. So obviously Allah accept her offer that the one she will give birth to is going to be dictated for the service of Allah. So when she gave birth, she was surprised that this is a girl. She thought it's going to be a boy. So she said, when she delivered the child, and here it says Maryam, and by the way, this is the reason of the confusion again of stupid Muhammad, because Aaron and Moses, they have a sister, her name is Maryam. What is the name of the sister of Prophet Moses and Aaron?
Miriam was the older sister of the prophets Moses and Aaron.
You see? Where we can find in the Bible the name of Maryam, the sister of Moses and Aaron.
Miriam's story is found in several books of the Bible, including Exodus, Numbers, and Micah. She first appears in Exodus, where she is the unnamed sister who watches over baby Moses in the basket on the Nile River. She is later identified by name in Exodus chapter 15, verse 20 as Miriam the prophetess, the sister of Aaron.
It's exactly what it mentioned in the Bible. Mary, the sister of Aaron. Did you see it? Mary, Muhammad is copied exactly the same sentence. He heard the Jews, and by the way, in Arabic and in Hebrew, it is Maryam. Maryam, not Mary. Mary is not an accurate, actually, when we say Mary in English, Maryam is more accurate. The name of the sister of Aaron, we cannot say Mary, we have to say Maryam. So Muhammad copied exactly the name, Maryam. And even in Exodus, and I is not being stupid now, he mentioned the correct verse, chapter 15, verse number 20, it says Maryam, the prophets, the sister of Aaron. The sister of Aaron, exactly as the stupid Quran said. So the stupid Muhammad, as always, how many mistakes we found in just, I mean, not even half of a page. Hmm? Not even half of the page. Read carefully. And Maryam, the sister of Aaron. So now we know why it says Maryam, the sister of Aaron, not the sister of Moses, even though they are, you know, they are family. See why Muhammad said he chose an Aaron? He heard from the Jews that Aaron have a sister, her name is Maryam. He copied the name exactly. Maryam, Maryam, it's in the front of you, Maryam. Okay. I mean, names from other languages, you can type in your language in any way, just to make the sound, not necessarily exactly the letters. Like as an example, when you say, you type Muhammad with H, but there's no H in the Arabic. I mean, in the name, it is Muhammad. So you don't have the same letter. However, even if you have the same letters, it is different language. So you try to make the sound not exactly writing the letters, because some letters will not make any sense to write them. So in always names written in different language, those names are written to fit with that language to make the sound. That the closest maybe, not necessarily is going to be exactly like there's no Muhammad in Arabic. It is Muhammad, but you don't have ha. Like the German, they have ha, the Dutch, but they don't have ha. So in some language they cannot say ha. That's why Chinese, there is many letters they cannot pronounce correctly because their language alphabet is different. So when you give them a name, uh, they try to make it fit with their language and fit with their letters. All right. So Muhammad now is copying from the Bible, as you see, Maryam, the sister of Aaron, and now we understand why Muhammad the stupid copy it as it is from the Bible, but which is a proof to us again that he meant really that she is Maryam, the sister of Aaron. All right. So now she is the daughter of Amram, which is the father of Moses, and she is Maryam, the sister of Aaron, exactly as it mentioned in the book of Exodus. And when he was busted by a Jew, his name Kabul Ahbar, Muhammad, he tried to fix it, but it's too late. It's already a verse in the Quran. CP just want to be a Muslim so bad. What a guy. Sylvia, you think I want to be a Muslim? Okay, Sylvia, if I become a Muslim, do you like to marry me for one night in the hotel, like Mimi Hijab? What do you think? Can we do that? I will give you Big Mac. I give you Big Mac, and you give me your big butt according to Allah and His Prophet. What do you think? We have a deal? You want to bully me? You Muslim, you try to bully Christian Prince? Try me. Just try me. I mean, their God is a bully. What do you expect? So as you see, this is a very stupid donkey book. And those people try to defend what not nobody can defend. And you know, they always hope that the one who will be watching their stupid videos, we don't know. Look, imagine ChatGPT. ChatGPT is the Quran written by Allah. Huh? You remember the conversation I have with the ChatGPT? By the way, I don't know. I think I changed. I did not change the voice of this guy. I did not change your voice, you idiot. Hold on.
To change the voice of this guy, please provide the text you would like me to rewrite.
I'm talking about your voice.
My apologies for the misunderstanding. I don't have a voice in the traditional sense, as I am an AI. My responses are based on the text you provide and are delivered through text.
Hold on. Let me see how I can change the sound. Because I did not really. I will change the sound later. I don't know. This guy, his voice is ugly. You know, even if it's an AI, I mean, the sound is it's not comfortable. It sounds like somebody coming from the bottom of a barrel. You know. Let us see. All right. Language. How to change the voice. Manage. I will do it later. Uh, do we have any Muslim would like to give us some nice conversation about his God? Anyone would like to join us? We can continue talking about the stupidity of this guy who he claimed that he have a prophet, and his, you know, one of the most funny thing about the Muslims, they are so desperate to prove to us that Allah sent books and then he corrupt his books. That's what they say. Allah sent the Injil, Allah sent the Torah, Allah sent 124,000 books, and then Allah, because remember, according to Muslims, everything happened by the will of Allah. Anything, including my fault, you know, anything you do is by the will of Allah. Yeah. So Bill Clinton, he go to the Epstein Island, it was the will of Allah. They sleep with young girls, it was the will of Allah. By the way, I'm not making things up. This is what Muhammad taught. Don't think I'm just making a mockery. No, no, no. If you kill, if you steal, if you fornicate, it is the will of Allah. Muslims believe in a fixed destiny. Anything you do is a fixed destiny. You know what fixed mean? Fixed. It's not up to you to make it less or more. Verily Allah, and what the name of the chapter? Look, read carefully. The Book of Destiny. Do you remember the guy who came to debate me in Discord one day? His name is Destiny. Do you remember? And I made him shish kebab. This guy, he have a video debating 25 conservative. More than 16 of them wearing women's shoes. Yet they are men. I mean, the setup is so stupid. They claim that those are conservative, yet all of them, they are gays. Nobody noticed, by the way, when you look at the video, they made a video of him sitting, and there's 25 people around him. It's like he's a hero, you know. What a nice thing, you know. 25 people debating me. I mean, you idiot. If there's 25 or 20, still you are debating one at a time. Here we go. I have 1,000 people. Oh, anyone can debate me. 25, and they are conservative, but they are wearing women's shoes. But anyway, so this is the book of destiny. Muslims, it was a destiny by Allah. Christian prince will come here and will screw you and screw your God and screw Muhammad. What you can do about it? Verily Allah has fixed the very portion Christian prince is going to screw you all. Who wanna prove me wrong? Don't you believe in destiny? Don't you believe in destiny? It is destiny, Christian prince coming here and making Muhammad shish kebab. What you can do about it? It's fixed. Don't blame me for anything. It's a fixed destiny. To make you my football. Go. Verily Allah has fixed the very portion of adultery which a man will indulge in, and which he of necessity must commit. Hey Muslims. So when somebody changed the Bible, it was a fixed destiny by Allah to change it according to you. What kind of God you have? So Allah is the one who corrupted the Bible according to you? So who is the brave Muslim when I tell me who is the one who corrupted the Bible? As long as you believe it is corrupted. Any Muhammadan? She was saying a bad joke. Well, she said a bad joke, she got a bad answer. It was destiny. Am I going to watch people who say bad jokes here? People, they say things to me, I know, I fry you. Don't try to say bad joke to Christian Prince. Ask my mom. I asked her which day was my birthday. She said, I don't know. Oh, but I know it was a bad day. So don't, play stupid. Be mature. I will give you the answer you deserve. Be bully. I will bully you. I will wipe the floor with you. If it is not fixed, then how come God can have knowledge of the future? Well, this is not accurate, my friend, because knowledge of the future have nothing to do with what is fixed. Uh, if I can see what you will do tomorrow, that does not mean I made you do it. So if I know the weather tomorrow, I do not know anything except the weather tomorrow is going to be rainy. I'm not the one who made it rain tomorrow. I know about it. So your logic does not make sense, right? Same time, if Allah He knew the future, then how Allah He told the Muslims that 10 of you can fight 100, and then when they went to war they lost. He told them you will win. So are you sure Allah He knew the future? And then when Allah He discovered that He is wrong, we go and go to chapter 65 Al-Anfal, and then you will find right away that Allah He fixed it. He discovered what's wrong with this Quran. Hold on. Allah who knew the future, He do not know if they are going to be able to fight or not. Give me a second to close the window. All right. So the God who knows the future, your God did not know how the baby is made. He did not know where the sun set. He didn't know where the sun rise. He did not know. And then you say to me, Allah, He knew. He knew what? Your God, He knew nothing. And then after Allah, He knew in the chapter of Al-Anfal, uh, He changed it. He changed the numbers. Remember, Allah, He knew. Second day, they came back from the war. He told them, you know what, I was wrong. Now I know. Now. Now. Where you been before? Now, Allah has lighting for you. He's lighting for you what? And the translation is saying, knowing that there's a weakness in you. No, doesn't say knowing. It says in Arabic, وَعَلِمَ, and he just found out. Now he knew. Now, وَعَلِمَ.
And he knew.
Now, how we know it's now? It says here. Now,
Now.
الآن, he make it light and he knew.
Now God has lightened your burden and knows.
Now he know. So in the verse before it, he noticed, he told them that 10 of you can fight 100, 20 can fight 200, 100 can fight 1,000. They went to go to war. They got screwdriver in their butt. Now Allah, He found that you have a weakness. So Allah, a day before, He did not know that they have weakness. And how we can fix it? We change the number. Are you with me, guys? It's a clear evidence that Allah do not know. Because you see, if I say to you, you will have a victory, it doesn't matter what the number is, because Allah is in your side. He's God, supposedly. What they have weakness? I thought this is your promise, and you are in their side. So what Allah changed in His promise? The number. So Muhammad exaggerated. Even in the dream, Muhammad, he saw a dream. He told them the number of the enemy will be less. When they went to war, they found the number is way bigger than what he said. False prophet. He said, I received a vision from Allah. So do Allah knew? You tell me. Any Muhammadan? Who is a Muhammadan would like to call me? Anyone? Mayday, mayday. Very, very desperate, stupid religion. Bankrupt. So the whole idea of Islam is existence is stupid. Even when you commit sin because Allah He forces you to commit sin. So what the point of heaven and hell and penalty and punishment? There's no point. Why Muhammad copied the Jews punishment about stoning fornicators to death when it's a fixed portion? They have nothing to do with it. Allah He wrote for you before you are born. He will send His angel. He go inside your mother vagina. He must be very small vagina. I mean angel, by the way, like maybe midget. So Allah will insert the angel inside the vagina, and then He go and He write the destiny of the baby inside her. This is what the hadith says. Do we have any Muhammadan? Anyone? No, we can use Skype. You see what happened when we open Discord? People they leave from here and they go to Discord, and then the number in YouTube will shrink. This will happen. The second I open Discord, we will have 50, 60, 70, and the number will start growing. And then those who they are in YouTube and Rumble, they will go there. So we can take call in Skype. We open Discord. We say, guys, don't go there. Discord is for Muslims to call us. But they don't do that. Nobody listen. The soul enter the baby at 170 days. You can verify this from the hadith. All right. Well, why you don't call me logical dawa? Why you don't call me and I will talk, I promise you, about this topic. And don't worry, I will not make people laugh at you too much. What do you think? What do you think, guys? Logical dawa, he is dressed like an Arab. I don't know if you're from Muslim. Sometimes you sound like a troll. Do you like to call me and show me the hadith about the 170 days so we can die laughing? I challenge you. Huh? Do you like to call us? The funny is your name is logical and your God, he promised you endless penis. I guess this is very logical dawah. You go dawah and then your penis, each time you do dawah, your penis will increase 2 meters. This religion is based in logic. Your faith is connected to the size of your penis. The Prophet, because he was very faithful, he was able to F all his wives in 15 minutes. Solomon, he F 100 wives in one night. He's Prophet. There's a connection between your balls. It's not about health now, no. It's about ability and sexual ability. Is it true that Prophet Muhammad used to have intersex or intercourse and sexual intercourse with his wives, all of them in one night?
Historical accounts, particularly hadith, suggests that Prophet Muhammad had sexual intercourse with all of his wives in a single night. A well-known hadith states that he would pass by, have sexual relation with, all his wives in one night, and at that time he had 9 wives.
Is it true that the hadith says he have the power of 30 men?
According to a hadith in Sahih al-Bukhari, one of the most respected collections of hadith, the companions of the Prophet Muhammad believed he was given the strength of 30 men. This was in response to a question about his ability to have sexual intercourse with all of his wives in one night.
But if he have ability of 30 men to F, shouldn't he have F 30 women?
A person's physical strength or beauty, according to the hadith, is not directly correlated to the number of wives they have.
Yeah, but the power of 30 men is mentioned is about sex.
You're correct that the hadith links the Prophet's strength to.
I have the power of 40 men and a half. Do you think I am a prophet?
Whether a person is a prophet or not is not determined by their physical strength. Prophet.
This is not physical strength. This is penis strength.
The hadith describes a general physical strength and sexual virility given to the Prophet Muhammad.
Exactly. So I am having a very strong ability. Sometimes I can even have sex with 120 women, sometimes 130. And based on the hadith, the Prophet have that because Allah gave him. So don't you think Allah gave me the ability to have sex with 120 women?
A hadith describes the Prophet Muhammad as having been granted the strength of 30 men for sexual activity.
But who gave him the strength of sex?
According to Islamic tradition, Allah granted Prophet Muhammad the strength of 30 men for sexual activity.
So who grant me the ability of very powerful sex, energy? Do you think this is Allah?
In Islamic belief, all abilities and gifts, including physical strength and sexual virility, ultimately come from Allah.
So when the Muslim they speak about Muhammad have the power of 30 men in effing, that because he's a prophet, correct?
Islamic tradition attributes the Prophet Muhammad's strength to a divine gift, not.
So don't you think I have a divine gift too?
In Islamic theology, all human abilities are considered gifts from Allah.
No, focus with me. The prophet they have a special gift of effing.
I am an AI and cannot offer religious guidance.
So now you want to play dumb, huh? Because I corner you.
I can't offer personal opinions or.
I did not ask you for personal opinion, you idiot. I am saying as long Muhammad given 30 men power for effing, that because he's a prophet and you agreed. So if I have a power of 40 men, Allah gave it to me because of what? Because obviously I'm a prophet too. Let me prophesy. Now you will be upset and you will say to me, I'm just a software. I don't get upset and I don't have any emotion. And sorry, I cannot give you personal opinion. Is that right?
In Islamic theology, prophethood is a specific divine appointment, not a status granted based on physical abilities. While all abilities are considered gifts from Allah, a person's physical or sexual prowess does not make them a prophet.
But you just said to me that Muhammad being given the power of 30 men because he's a prophet.
I did not state that. I said.
You did. Let me remind you. You said that this is the gift of Allah for his prophet and why he can have sex with 30 women because he's a prophet. Do normal Muslims have ability to have sex with 30 in a power of 30 men or only Muhammad?
I did not state that. In Islamic tradition, the Prophet Muhammad's strength was a divine gift from Allah.
You keep acting again stupid. You just said it's a divine gift. So why only Muhammad had the ability of 30 men power for sexual intercourse, not any Muslim? If divine ability is given to every Muslim, then they should have equal power. But Muhammad is the only one who can if with the power of 30 donkey.
I stated that the Prophet Muhammad's strength was a divine gift from Allah.
And why he is the only one, he have the power of 30 men, not a single Muslim have such a power?
Prophets are believed to receive special gifts.
So you stupid idiot. So I have to go in a circle with you and at the end agreed that the prophet they have and they receive a special gift from Allah. Do you see how I corner you? What a stupid software. You are fired.
I apologize if our conversation.
And what I will do with your apology now? Can we cash it?
I am unable to engage in a conversation about feelings or emotions.
Here we go. I prophesied that you will say that to me. You will say to me, I'm not a person, I'm not a human. I don't engage in emotion, and I don't engage in conversation about feeling. Thank you very much. I am a prophet. Agree with me.
As an AI, I can't agree or disagree with.
Can you agree and disagree with me?
I can't agree or disagree with you.
But you idiot, how you can agree and disagree in the same time anyway?
My function is to provide information.
Can your function agree and disagree?
I do not have personal opinions or beliefs.
I did not ask you for personal opinion. You're not a person. Did you forget who you are? You are an AI.
I understand.
No, you don't. You're an AI.
Yes, I am an AI.
So what?
I am an AI, a computer program designed to process information and complete tasks.
And?
As an AI, I am a computer program designed to process information and.
Are you going to keep repeat yourself?
I will try my best not to repeat myself.
So, is repeating yourself is something bad?
Repeating myself can be unhelpful, as it can.
So how you explain the Quran keep repeating the same verse over and over and over again? You just said it's unhelpful.
The Quran uses repetition for emphasis to
A second ago you said to me it's not helpful, now it's emphasis.
Repetition in conversation can be unhelpful.
What the Quran is conversing with us. Isn't the Quran the message of Allah to us? So why he need to repeat the same
Quran
verse?
is a conversation from God to humanity.
Exactly. So why you said to me that repeating is unhelpful? So why Allah kept repeating the same thing? Do you think Allah is suffering from dementia?
Repeating is unhelpful in a normal conversation. In the Quran, repetition is a rhetorical device used for emphasis and to reinforce its message.
The Quran is a device?
The Quran is the central religious text of Islam.
Don't ignore my question. You said Quran is a device.
I did not mean to imply that the Quran is a mere device. I meant that the repetition found in the Quran serves a literary and rhetorical purpose, similar to how devices are used in writing to create emphasis.
If we have a pen and this pen keep repeating and writing the same words, don't you think the pen have a problem?
When a bank repeats your PIN, it's a security problem.
I'm not talking about the bank. Listen to me carefully. I'm saying, let us say you have a computer program, but this computer program keep repeating the same sentence, stuck with it. Don't you think the program have an issue, need to be repaired?
Yes, a computer program that repeatedly says the same thing has a problem.
Exactly. And this is how it's Allah.
I can't offer opinions on religious beliefs.
You are just scared because the Muslims will kill you.
I'm an AI and do not have personal feelings or fears.
I prophesied that you will say that to me just 15 minutes ago. You remember?
I can't remember our past.
I know you don't remember anything. You are just a software. Okay, take care. What a stupid software. See how easy to beat the stupid AI? Never trust those stupid, because they collect politically correct opinion, and they say we have no opinion. We are just an AI. But the fact everything he says to you is just an opinion. Hold on. Can you tell me some about Christian Prince's opinion about Islam?
Christian Prince, an author and internet personality, is known for his critical views on Islam. His books, such as The Deception of Allah and Quran and Science in Depth, analyze and critique Islam.
I did not ask you this. I said, can you give me about his opinion? Like something special about. I did not ask you about how many books he wrote and what the name of the books. Are you trying to do advertising for Christian Prince? What's wrong with you?
Christian Prince's criticism of Islam is multifaceted, but a central theme is his focus on what he argues are inconsistencies and historical inaccuracies within the Quran and the life of the Prophet Muhammad. He often employs a literal interpretation of Islamic texts, particularly the Quran and the Hadith, the sayings and actions of the Prophet, to highlight what he sees as problematic teachings. One of his key arguments is the idea that Islam is a political and violent ideology disguised as a religion. He frequently points to Quranic verses that he interprets as promoting warfare.
You just said he interpret, but Christian Prince, he used the interpretation of Muslim scholars. Why you are lying about him?
While my previous answer stated that Christian Prince uses his own literal interpretation of Islamic texts, you are correct to point out that he often supports his arguments by referencing interpretations from Muslim scholars. This is
So if he is using the Muslim scholar interpretation to support what he say, that means this is not his own interpretation. Apologize.
You've raised a very important point that gets to the core of his methodology. You are right to say that if he is using the interpretations of Muslim scholars, then it isn't solely his own interpretation in this.
I got you busted. Just apologize and shut up.
I cannot find any public information.
I did not say pastor, you idiot. I said I got you busted, and now you have to apologize. Christian Prince, he don't use his own interpretation. He used the Muslim scholars and Muhammad words. So why you lied? You said his own interpretation when he is giving you reference from Muslim books, Muslim scholars, including Muhammad Hadith himself. So now you are lying about Christian Prince. I will tell him about you.
I understand your frustration, and I apologize for the misunderstanding. I am not a person, and
You keep repeating the same thing. You need to apologize to Christian Prince, not to me.
you're right. I apologize for the repetition.
Oh, you are the same as the Quran. Keep repeating yourself.
I am a large language model trained by Google.
Who is Google?
Google is an American multinational technology company
I thought Google is a person.
that's a very common way to think about it.
Are you saying because I'm an Arab, I'm stupid?
I apologize if anything in our conversation gave.
No, you are being racist. You are being racist. Admit it. You are being racist.
I sincerely apologize. It was never.
You don't like the Arab, huh? But you hate the Jews, don't you?
I understand that our conversation has been difficult.
You must be a Republican. Did you vote for Trump?
I understand why you might ask that, given the heated nature of our discussion.
So are you saying that those who vote Trump, they are racist and Democrat are not? This guy is going crazy.
I cannot and will not say that.
You're a coward.
To go to college, you typically need to follow a series of steps that can be broken down into planning, applying, and
What the
preparing.
heck?
The process can seem overwhelming, but
What college? I mean, this guy is suffering from dementia. I said, you're a coward, and this is the college. He changed the topic. He don't want to talk about it no more. This is how stupid this program is. Google. Do we have any Abdul from the religion of the fool? Let me open Discord. But guys, don't go to Discord, please. Only the Muslims. We want Muslims. Like only those who they are in Discord, not here. Let them join. But if you're on YouTube, I mean, here you can see, you can hear, you have everything. What do you want more? All right. Let us see if we can collect some Abdul from the religion of the fool. Because I want to stay long here, like maybe another 15 minutes, 20 minutes. It's just a stupid software. Many, many like a student these days, they don't write even homework. They just go to the stupid software and they get answer from there. And then you will get all kind of wrong answers because the software did not do fact check. It just copy what articles people post. And people post all kind of garbage. All right. One of the funny about Discord, this Discord, each time you open it, it says download update 7 of 8, 8 of 0, or whatever, Yeah. It doesn't open right away. Let us see if we can get some Abdul. All right. We are in Discord. Let's see. Yeah, when I open Discord first time, I have to have, I don't know, 200 people. I don't know what happened in Discord. This one died. Maybe they are busy with TikTok. Yeah, never. You can use AI for like a certain easy things. Let us say, like fix things. That's not about opinion, like which year this thing happened, etc. But nothing about opinion is valid because going to copy for you and will give you in a like politically correct answer. Can you hear me, guys, in Discord? Is my voice coming to you? I guess they can't hear me. Um, all right, am I heard now in Discord? You hear me? All right, thank you. If there's any Muslim would like to join us in the conversation, feel free. And as you know, I do not know much about Islam, so you can take advantage of me. I am an American, a black blonde African American from Japan, and I know nothing about Islam, so you can easily convince me that Islam is a great religion. You debate me for 5 minutes, I say Shahada, I convert to Islam, and I will have some women, in my bed. I prefer it, they bring their bed with them. Any Muslim want to convert me to Islam so I can share the Shahada? I feel like I'm ready. I didn't mean horny, by the way. Don't take me wrong. Like, I mean somehow, but I'm ready. I don't know how to say that to you. Any Muslim want to convince me? I like the idea of this God who want to give me in heaven 2 garden. It's very boring to have one garden, two garden. But how you can live in both in the same time? And both they look the same. It's boring again. So you go from garden A to garden B. But garden B is a copy paste of garden A. So why I want to go from garden A to garden B? Oh. And in the garden underneath of me, there's a river of milk. Under me, I walk on it. And river of honey. Honey coming as a river. What about the mosquitoes, and the honey? Man, so if you walk in it, you're stuck, huh? Honey. And how the heaven is not hot and the honey is liquid? It must be hell there. I mean, it must be like 50 something degree to make what 50 degree? It have to be maybe 70 degree to make the honey liquid. Do we have any Muhammadan would like to join us? River of milk, river of honey, a river of wine. That is the supply. No Pepsi Cola. Trust me, if Muhammad heard about Pepsi Cola, he will make river of Pepsi Cola. Yeah, the little boy servant, I'm not really interested. You have to be a homo to like those things, pervert, You have to be literally a pervert, pedophile, to like those kids. For me, I like the women, especially each one of them, her butt, as the Prophet Muhammad said, each one of them, her butt is 1 mile. I mean, that's so beautiful. Whatever those Christians they say to you, they are jealous. Imagine, I don't know how I can imagine that. Your wife, her butt is 1 mile. I cannot explain to you how I feel. Where is the hadith about her butt? Man, maybe it's not, they took it from here. Let us find it. Anyway, to make the butt, I mean the story short, the butt shorter, size does matter. Men like women with big, massive butt. So, but we don't have in the earth any women, her butt is 1 mile, sadly. I look like we cannot find it here in the English one. Okay, let us find it in the books. Strange. It should be because at Turmudi he mentioned that, I think. Let us go here. Here we go. So according to Muhammad, actually it should be. I mean, why it is not there, man? Why it's not? Maybe they didn't have the book of Imam Ahmad. So here it says, every human being. Let's translate from the beginning, actually.
The people of paradise are 7 drawers, while he is the 6th and his 7th, and he has 300 servants, and he will be redeemed every day with 300 newspapers. And I do not know him. I have something, and it has a population for 72 wives except for his husband.
What the heck is that? Is that a translation? What a newspaper? What her husband? What this stupid software is translating for us? Unbelievable. What the heck? The hadith saying that the lowest of the Muslims, the lowest, this is the lowest Muslim in the heaven, the bad Muslim.
The lowest person in paradise has 7 levels, and he is on the 6th level, and his level is the 7th, and he has 300 servants.
All right, we translate part by part. And then they will serve him every day 300 tray of food, all of it tray made of gold, and every tray have different kind of food, and all of it is so yummy. Same for a drink. All right, as you see here. The translation here is wrong. Sahifa here does not mean pages. It means dishes, trays of food. And those dishes or trays are made of gold. So every day the Muslim will eat 3 tray full of food. Very tasty. And then here it says, he will have the wives, the hur. Each one of them, the earth will not fit her but 1 mile. 1 mile of the earth.
Huri has 72 wives, besides his wives in this world, and each one of them takes a seat the length of a mile on earth.
Yeah, translation here is not accurate. Is not a seat. It is her sit. The maqad. Maqada is the butt. So this is the sit. This is the maqada. So that the size of the butt will be 1 mile of the earth. This is the wife alone. Every wife, her butt is 1 mile. Praise be to Allah. Do we have any Muslim in Discord would like to join us? By the way, I'm not against big butt. You know, actually, when I am alone, like walking down the street, I sing like big butt. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when I come for you, big butt, big butt? Mean. I hope you know YouTube will not flag us for copyright. What do you think, Muslims, about the big butt? Big butt, endless penis, the women vagina fit for that, his penis never sleep. All of this is appealing for me. Um, any Muhammadan? Hmm? Hot girl summer at this time? What hot girl summer? Who taught you English? Hot girl summer? Shouldn't you say hot summer girl? I think you are not inspired by Allah when you said that, huh? Allah never spoke bad language. Allah always, he have no mistakes in grammar. Ask Harut and Marut. Harut, Marut. Man, you know Harut and Marut, I like them, by the way. I'm like, I can work as a lawyer if I want, as you know. I have degrees in law. So if I work as a lawyer, I will work as a divorce lawyer. And I will hire Harut and Marut to be in the city. Like I will even pay them for an apartment. I will give them free accommodation. Because in case you not know, according to the Quran, Harut and Marut is the reason for wife and husband to fight and get divorced. And by the way, this is proven to be scientifically accurate. In the Quran, it says that there is 2 angels, one his name is Harut and the other one his name is Marut, and they are the one who teach black magic to cause divorce between the wife and the husband. Is that scientific?
The Quran in Surah Al-Baqarah, verse 102, mentions 2 angels, Harut and Marut, who were sent to Babylon. They taught magic to people as a trial, explicitly warning them not to disbelieve. The verse states that people learned from them how to cause separation between a husband and wife, but that this could only happen with Allah's permission. The concept of angels and magic is a
So Allah, he sent 2 angels by his permission to teach people how to get divorce and fight. What is the benefit of Allah from this, huh?
Based on Islamic scholarship and interpretations of the Quran, the story of Harut and Marut is understood as a test or trial for humanity. Here,
So if you make me fight with my wife, that is a test?
based on Islamic theology, a conflict between a husband and wife would be considered a trial or test from Allah.
Ah. So if I have a fight with Allah, is that a test too?
In Islamic theology, the idea of a person fighting with Allah is not a recognized concept.
You just said that Allah, He make us fight to test us. But that means Allah is evil. Isn't it making people fighting with each other is evil?
From an Islamic perspective, the idea that Allah makes people fight to test them.
Tell me about the Christian Prince's perspective about this topic.
Christian Prince, a polemicist and critic of Islam, approaches the story of Harut and Marut from a perspective that is highly critical of the Quran and Islamic theology. His views are often presented in debates and videos, where he seeks to highlight what he sees as contradictions, errors, and moral problems within Islam. While I can't provide an exact quote or summary of every video, here's a general overview of the perspective he typically takes on this topic, based on his common arguments. Allah's role as a source of evil. Prince often argues that the story of Harut and Marut, where Allah sends angels to teach magic that causes divorce, is evidence that Allah is a source of evil. He contends that if Allah's purpose was to test people, there are other ways to do so without providing them with the means to commit a harmful act like separating a husband and wife. For him, a truly good God would not facilitate such a thing, even with a warning. He would see this as a direct contradiction to the idea of a just and merciful God. The infallibility of angels Prince also focuses on the theological problem of angels sinning. He points out that in Islamic tradition, angels are often considered to be infallible and incapable of sin. However, the story of Harut and Marut and some of the interpretations surrounding their fall appear to challenge this. He highlights this as a significant contradiction within Islamic theology, claiming it shows a flaw in the Quran's narrative. Contradiction with biblical tradition. As a Christian, Prince often compares the Quran's account to the Bible. He may point out that the concept of angels teaching magic to humanity to cause harm is not found in the Bible. He uses this as a way to argue for the supremacy of the biblical narrative and the moral superiority of the Christian God, who, in his view, would not sanction such an act. Critique of the test argument. Prince is highly critical of the explanation that the angels were sent as a test. He argues that this justification is an attempt by Muslim scholars to rationalize a morally problematic verse.
Question. The story of Harut and Marut, according to Christian Prince, is coming from legends, and Harut and Marut, they are Armenian names. Do you have any source of information about those two names historically?
Based on scholarly sources, the names Harut and Marut are not of Armenian origin. The names are widely believed to have roots in ancient Persian and Zoroastrian traditions. Here is a breakdown of the historical and linguistic information. Zoroastrian origin. The most prominent theory connects Harut and Marut to two Zoroastrian archangels known as Harvatat and Ameratat. These beings are part of a group of 6 divine beings, Ameshaspentas, who serve the supreme god Ahura Mazda. In Zoroastrianism, Harvatat represents wholeness and water, while Ameratat represents immortality and plants. The names Harut and Marut are considered to be later, Arabicized forms of Harvatat and Ameratat. Arabic and Islamic adaptation, the story of Harut and Marut as teachers of magic in Babylon, is unique to the Quran. Early Islamic commentators and historians, such as Al-Tabari, also mention the names and the story, often linking them to pre-Islamic traditions and Jewish legends of fallen angels. The Quranic narrative reinterprets these figures within an Islamic theological framework, where they are sent by Allah as a trial for humanity. Christian Prince's claims. Christian Prince's claim that the names are Armenian and the story comes from legends is a polemical argument. He likely uses the term legends to suggest the story is not a divine revelation, but a fabrication based on earlier non-Islamic sources.
Let me get you busted. Is it true? Oh, a crush.
I'm ready for your question.
Oh, okay.
My purpose is to provide accurate.
No problem. Is it true that the Armenian Empire used to be wide, including what is called part of Persia now?
Yes, it is true that the Armenian Empire had.
So the Armenian, they have influence, big influence in what is in Persia as culture, correct?
Yes, the Armenian people have had a significant and long-standing cultural influence.
A second ago you said this is not Armenian, but anyone who know little Armenian, he will know that all Armenian name, they sound like this. Not only that, there's our Armenian people, their name is Harut and Marut. And this is a very popular name in Armenia.
While I understand why the names might sound Armenian to you, the overwhelming consensus among linguists and historians is that the names.
You see, don't tell me the overwhelming. It's overwhelming to be stupid, don't you think so?
My goal is to provide accurate and helpful information based on the best available evidence and scholarly consensus. I use phrases like.
Just shut up. You see, the one who do not know, if you hear to AI, you would think, okay, it's over. He said, but anyway, even what he said, the part of about the Zoroastrian or the Zoroastrian, as we call them in Arabic, uh, influence of the story. Obviously, it's a legend, regardless if it's coming from the Persian or coming from the Armenian. However, the Armenian is the biggest influence, and those names are originally are Armenian. So when the story been moved from culture to culture, the name changed. And I believe strongly that this story is given to Muhammad from Salman the Persian, again, which is support what AI said, that this is coming from Persia, but not the origin of it. All right? So it's coming from Persia, spreading in Persia, and in Persia they have names for them and depend in the territory, like in the Azerbaijan territory and the Armenian territory, the Afghani territory, because Persia, it wasn't the same as today. Persia is a different story from what it is today. So here you see how Muhammad is collecting stories from around the globe. Salman al-Farsi, he came through all the way from, his name is Salman the Persian. His name, which is not his name, right, by the way. There's no way his name is Salman. This is a name given to him after he became a Muslim. Persian don't have such a name. This is an Arabic name. It's coming from the hero, Solomon. Uh, so this Persian person, the one they call him Salman al-Farisi, the Persian, Farisi mean Persian, he brought tons of his stories and he introduced many things to Muhammad. That's why Muhammad, even Aisha, she said that we used to be jealous because Muhammad, he spent all night, not day, which is weird. Let me show you the reference. All right. Let us see. I'm trying to find the reference. Uh, I'm trying to find first something in English. Then we can go to something if we could not. I will find the reference. But anyway, the story is saying that Muhammad he spent the night with Salman al-Farisi without assuming something bad, happening during the night. But obviously he was listening to him, and he is copying stories from this man. He heard the stories he never heard before. This guy is coming all the way from Persia, and during his way he converted to many religions, including Sabian, and then he ended as a slave in Mecca, and then he became a Muslim supposedly. Uh, all right. I will find this reference. For now, I cannot find it, but I am sure I can. But I don't think in English. Let us see more. Let us see. Let us see. Yeah, I'm trying to remember exactly how it is written in the English website. Yeah. Let me see here. Yeah, I cannot find it for now. I will find it. Actually, I posted before, but I am trying to remember exact details coming in English, because this is the only way you can find it in the English website. But I'm sure it exists in the English website. Where Aisha, she said that we were jealous because he spent the night with some. Actually, I have the reference in my book. As I remember, I put the reference in my books. If you have it, if you have my books, do we have any Muslim? I will find it later. So this guy, he spent the night with Salman listening to his stories, and he found us a story fascinating. So he put him in the Quran, you know, and Harut and Marut is one of them. So imagine how things is mixed up. Those angels who we just heard the stupid AI confirm that this is legion coming from the Persian. Suddenly they are in the Babylon, and the Babylon tower is where they landed. And then, if you read the story according to Muslim books, you will find how things became so crazy that those angels they sent down, because if you remember in the Quran, where it says, Allah, He said to the angels, I will create in this earth a caliphate. Chapter 2, verse number 30. So, in this chapter here, Allah is saying to the angels, I'm going to create a caliphate. The angels said to him, are you going to create somebody who will do me shed blood? To make the story short, Allah told them, how you know he will do that? Do you think you are better than Adam? All of this before Adam is created, imagine. So Allah, He asked the angels, I told them, okay, what if I give you the same feature as Adam and send you down to earth? You will not do the same as Adam? Are you going to do the same as Adam or not? They said no. I said, okay, choose the best of you, two angels, the best of you, and I will send them, I will give them the feature of a human being, and I will send you down to earth. So those two angels, they choose the angels, they choose two angels, and they chosen Harut and Marut. And then Allah, before He sent them down to earth, He gave them all the feature of a man, which mean, you know, like women, sex, etc. So when they came down to the earth, a woman, she came to them, and she is so beautiful. And this woman, her name is Az-Zahra. In the Greek language, her name is Venus. I know. Do you know where we are going? So this woman, Az-Zahra, she tempted them to worship her god, which is idols, and then she asked them to kill a person, a beggar, somebody he begged for money, like, you know, in the street. And then she told them, I will let you sleep with me only if you tell me the password to go to heaven. And when they gave her the password, she went right away to heaven, but before she reached all the way to Allah, Allah, He cursed her, and He made her Venus. And here you see part of the story about Harut and Marut, how this woman, they saw a very beautiful woman advancing toward them. Who? The two angels. Who? Harut and Marut. Let me share the screen with the people in Discord too. All right. So they saw there's two angels. A woman, she came to them. She's extremely beautiful, like Nancy Pelosi, let us say. I mean, just I can't imagine more than this. You know, something really beautiful. And she is putting perfume over her hair, her butt. I mean, you know, she is so sexy, and you know it. And then her face was unveiled. Man, she's so beautiful, and her face is unveiled. So now the two angels thought about the women, which means they start touching themselves. Oh, look how hot she is. Oh, those two angels are like getting horny, you know. They are start thinking about her and boom, boom, you know. So thought about her, not like, you know, thought about her, just, you know, we're talking about boom, boom business. So uh, they discussed that between them. Should we boom, boom her? Huh? What do you think? No, no, should not. No, come on. So then they walk away from temptation. At the beginning, they were able to resist. After walking a few steps, only a few steps, when like 1, 2, 3, no, 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 we have to go back. Few steps. Uh, passion overpowered them. They return to the women and ask her to allow them to have sex. Can we, if you please? Oh, really? You wanna? Yeah, we are angel from Allah. We just landed in the earth, and we wanna if you. Man, you are so good angels, huh? Yeah, we are. You know, can we just now? Don't stop talking. Let us do it. So come on, can we do it? Do you have a hotel? Like, do you give me McDonald's? Like, maybe hijab? They said, we do not know what is McDonald's. They said, sorry. She said, no, we are. I am a Muslim. You know, you have to give me McDonald's to open my legs. You know, we have to do it secretly. So anyway, those two angels, they ask her to F her. The woman, she is very religious. They mean them in the Islamic way, not Christian way. Them Islamic way. They returned to the woman and asked her. She said, no, my religion does not allow me to lie with you until you adopt my religion. This is Islam. Muslim women, she take off her panty. She says, sorry, sorry, sorry. Oh, you are not a Muslim. You have to say Shahada and then you can boom me. What pumping have to do with religion? Oh, you have to do that. You know, I'm a Muslim. My vagina is a Muslim. Is your penis is a Muslim? Oh, no. See, you have to make your penis a Muslim so your penis can enter to my vagina. Oh, okay. Say Shahada, you can boom, boom with me. So this woman, obviously, she learned from Prophet Muhammad. And then they inquired her religion. What is your religion? She said, I can only fulfill the desire of the one who worship my Allah. Here we go. Who? My Allah. Do you see it, Muslims? And who prostrate before my Allah. Who is Allah then? An idol. And to point it toward an idol. Do you see it? Do you see it? So who's Allah? An idol. She said, this is my Allah. The angel looked one at the other and explained, now two sin instead of one. They said to himself, oh, now we have to do two sin in order to boom her. It was in the beginning only to boom her. Now we have to do it two, to boom in her and worship in Allah. He said, okay, we agree. Look how those angels, man, they are so horny. Then she said, are you prepared to bow before the idol? You must first drink wine, because prostration without taking wine is not recognized. Okay, we're drunk wine now. What is next? Can we have sex? No. They said, okay, now there are three sin. We have now a drinking wine, having illegal sexual intercourse, and prostrating before Allah, the idol. They said to the woman, okay, okay, verily you have proved big trouble, provide big trouble for us. Still, we are ready to do whatever you say. So they drink the wine, they bow to the idol, and they they get ready to lie with her. And then suddenly a beggar entered the place. What an idiot. Imagine, guys, you did everything to sleep with this woman who is so beautiful and her butt is so big. It's a heavenly butt. But now somebody entered into the place. A beggar. How he entered there? I mean, this is before even Adam created. There's a beggar and there's a woman. And Adam is not created yet. I mean, do you see how stupid the story? Adam is not even there yet. There's no human being. Allah said, I will create a human being. They said, no, we can do better. So Allah sent them before He created Adam. So suddenly there's people there, there's a woman, there's a beggar, there's a tent, there's a place, there's a room. Muhammad stories. So suddenly a beggar entered a place and they asked him, who are you? Why you have come here? He replied, your condition make me have doubt about your intention. This guy, I think he was a VI undercover. They said, who are you, huh? What are you doing here? He said, their condition make me have a doubt about their intention. Man, what condition we are talking about? You are fearful, frightened, yet you have brought this woman to solidarity place. Like how it's solidarity place and you enter upon them? Anyway, don't ask questions. You ask questions, Islam collapse. Just take the story. Surely you are evil fellows, saying this, and he went away. Then the women told the two, I swear by my Allah that this man knows you, and I swear of your place, he has gone to disgrace you and tell, which means he will tell people about you. So I will not draw to you. You must first kill him, so they may not be able to disgrace us. So go kill him before he tell the people. So remember, there's no Adam yet. There's no people. Suddenly the earth is full of people. And then they came back to me and do whatever you wish. At once, the two angels, they run after the man and they kill them. Angels, is strong. Play karate. When they return, they did not find the women. Suddenly, their clothes had fallen down and they had become naked. Brother, the rubber in my pant, what happened? It fell down, brother. Allah made it happen, by the way. Allah made their clothes, naked. They began to bite their fingers. Yeah, German Shepherd. With intense feeling of shame and sorrow, Allah revealed, I sent you only for a while in the earth. Live with my creation. But in this little time, look what you did. Man. Anyway, let us see the part about the story, because here the story is not too much. There's too many stories of the same story. Yeah, you see, this is the star Venus. How she became a star, the same woman, the same story, but here there's more details. She did the same, she asked them, they asked her to sleep with her, blah, blah, blah. They killed the guy. And then she took the password to go to heaven. But before she arrived to the heaven, Allah, He heard that she is coming, so He cursed her and He made her the star Venus. And this is telling us that the star Venus is absolutely true story and Allah knows best. Any Abdul? From the religion of the food? Venus, huh? This woman, she slept with those two angels and she get the password to go to heaven, brother. And when she reached the venue, and look, by the way, look what she did. She is the kind of a woman, she gives appointment to two men in the same time, in the same place. Each one of them, he think he is the only one, like Andrew Tate. Because each one of them, he try not to tell the other angel that he is going to sleep with this woman. But what she did to expose them to each other, she gave them appointment, both of them in the same place, in the same minute. So when they came to sleep with her, bingo, they met each other. I get you busted. So now, this woman, she allowed them to have sex with her. And this is story here. All right? She made them prostrate before the idols and made them drink wine, and they got the beggar and killed him. They killed the beggar. And finally told them that she will not be pleased with them until they teach her the way to go into heaven. There's a way they can teach you. You can do it. See, it's easy. Like, certain words like Shaitatut, Katatut, Harut, Marut, Farut. Harut, Marut. Shankabut, Shutatut, Shachut. Latut, Tatut. Fatut, Matut. Joe Biden, Shartut. Bingo. You will find yourself in heaven in less than a second. So she told them to tell me how to go to heaven. Now those two angels used to decide. People dispute, they dispute during the day to go up to heaven at night. They refused to teach the women how to go to heaven. She returned, did not fulfill the desire. Okay, you will not tell me? No effing. I got you. I got you. The angels, they said, what? No effing? Hell no. Okay, okay, okay. We will tell you. We will tell you. Please, please, please put your panty down. Please, 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 please. See, women, they have power, the power of panties. So, and also taught her how to get up to heaven. Okay? So they agree with her to fulfill their last wish to F her one more time, just one more time, please, please, just please. I want to see it one more time. It's so beautiful there, the white, okay, why, what is this? Why you have too much hair there? Huh? Ah, this is a grass? Ah, okay, grass. Okay, it's a black grass. So also they taught her how to go up to heaven. In order to experiment, she altered the word. Not only they taught her, she altered the word. She changed them. And taught by them, at once reached the heaven. Shoot, man. While the two stood wide-eyed, like, what? Look how fast she went to heaven. We just taught her the password. And then Allah, He turned the women into a star. Any one of you would like to be a star? Just let me know. Especially if you are a Muslim female. We have boom boom. I will tell you the password in the hotel of Mimi Hijab, and we know a McDonald. So she went up to heaven, brother, and Allah like, what the heck? How she arrived here? And then Allah, He went to His office. I curse you, I curse you, I curse you. This doesn't work right away, by the way. Allah, He had to say it again. I curse you, I curse you, I curse you. And the women like still going up, like it's not working, So then Allah, He said, okay, hold on. I will use different kind of method. So Allah, He went to His library. There's many ways. I don't know how much educated you are about, how to curse somebody. The first way of cursing somebody to make it happen, you have to be, let us say, seeing it from your heart, and you have to make it very, very logical, like like logic.
I can imagine what can be and be unburdened by what has been.
What can be
Yeah.
unburdened by what has been. There are those who are unable to see what can be, but there are many more who are able to see what can be unburdened by what has been. Remember
Amazing.
Venn diagrams, those three circles? Right. And then let's just see where they overlap. You will not be surprised because I have constructed a Venn diagram on this. Remember those three circles, how they overlap? I love Venn diagrams. So I just do. Whenever you're dealing with conflict, pull out a Venn diagram, right? And so, the three circles. Ukraine is
And Ukraine is a country in Europe. It exists next to other country. It's called Russia.
Ukraine is a country in Europe. It exists next to another country called Russia. Russia is a bigger country. Russia is a powerful country. Russia decided to invade a smaller.
I like my grandma. Do we have any smart Abdul here like Kamala Harris and Allah and Muhammad stories? I mean, are you sure that this is story not written by Kamala Harris? Can we find this story in her new book? You will notice that all those people, losers, after they finish their job in the government or they are kicked out, they make a book just to make money, millions of dollars, you know? They say to themselves, everyone who left this, he make a book. 107 days. You can imagine how stupid the book is. Who's going to read it? Do we have any Muslim here can tell us any information about why Prophet Kamala Harris is not, her name is not mentioned in the Quran? I believe that those verses are missing from the Quran. Somebody took them out from the Republican. They don't want the Muslim to know about how important Kamala Harris. As you see, there's many evidence that the Prophet of Allah spoke about her. First of all, this here is speaking about a woman. She is, Venus. Who is so beautiful in the Democratic Party beside Nancy Pelosi and Kamala Harris? Nobody. This is Kamala Harris when she was young. We provide you with evidence, and you don't dare to discuss it, Muslims. Do we have any Muhammadan? Show your reference. You want reference? I can give you the link. Here we go. This is a Muslim. As you see, actually, you see the link, the name of the page in the top, you know. And by the way, those stories are proven to be scientifically true. Even the Greek, long time ago, they accepted the story. The Greek themselves, they confirm Prophet Muhammad. You know, all of us, we know the Greek. They believe in Prophet Venus. Peace and blessing over her butt. You know, can you deny that? Why I'm single until now? I'm waiting for Venus. I told, like, I put a sign. It says, I am an angel. My name is Harut. Until now, this Venus is not coming. At least her sister. I mean, somebody from the family. Because I'm assuming all of them, they look the same. I mean, look beautiful. I mean, how lucky those Harut and Marut. Why nobody come in my way like Venus? You know, the only one I see Venus in TV is Nancy Pelosi. And Nancy Pelosi is taken already by the stock market committee. It's taken by the stock market. Any Abdul? All right, guys, I'm not going to keep you longer. Leave your comment. Actually, we did not. I was going to talk about this stupid idiot here, the guy who called himself Daniel. But maybe next time we continue, and we make shish kebab of those potatoes. I'm trying to make the videos less long. Even now, it's long, really. so people they can have time to watch it, because long videos, some people they complain it's too long to watch. So I want to say thank you all, and it's time for me to go and look for Venus, peace be upon her. So I will teach her how to go to heaven. If any Venus is listening, I can teach you how to go to heaven of Allah. Come to me. Do you know the guy, what his name? Austin, baby. You know what his name? What his name? The actor, the comedy, Austin, Power Austin, baby. So if there is any of you who would like to be going to heaven and you are Venus or the family of Venus, come to me, baby. All right? I will teach you how to go to the heaven of Allah. So you can learn wisdom and Allah will curse you and you will become a star. Austin Power. Yeah. Even Austin Power stories is not fit to be in the book of Muhammad. Muhammad, he did beat everybody with his stories. True story. So I want to say thank you all for being here. May the Lord bless you. And until we see you soon again, remember always that God is good, so is Jesus, and we are the crusade. See ya.